Now joining us to wrap things up one last time, we go to the soundboard at Motor City Casino Hotel with Joe Donovan and Roberta Jacina. Joe?
Well, Roberta, what a great weekend this has been with so many friends, and we want to remind people, although the Radiothon itself is now wound down, 888-579-4950 is still being womaned and manned, and we are still taking donations for the Winter Survivor Radiothon for Thought.
And now it's my pleasure to toss this to our boss for the wrap-up, WWJ Programming Director, Georgianne Herbert. Georgianne, take it away.
Well, thanks, Roberta and Joe. I'm down here with someone who has been with us since the very first year of the Radiothon, Kay Benish from Deloitte. And it is Kay's pleasure to announce our preliminary final total.
We're at $395,000, Roberta, and we have over 3,000 pledges.
$395,000 for the Radiothon for Thought.
Now, as we know from past experience, we will continue to receive donations. Our phone number, 888-579-4950, will remain open for pledges until Sunday evening. And then we'll continue to accept donations online at WWJ.com, and our online auction remains open through Thursday at 6 p.m. So we know that when all those funds are come into, we will be up another $100,000 approximately. And with me is John X. Miller, the Executive Director of T.H.A.W. And John, that number doesn't even begin to count the matches and all the other support we've received. So you're going to end up with a pretty nice pot of assistance.
Yes, we're going to end up with over $1 million of heating assistance. And that's because we're going to match some of that money, dollar for dollar, and then a portion of that money, for instance, between 6 and 7 yesterday, we raised $90,000. And that's a heck of an accomplishment, particularly given this economy. That's double the amount raised in an hour previously. And so that money will be triple matched by DTE and heating assistance. So we're going to be able to help a lot of families in this area. We know that the need is great, but we recognize it's important to put all of our efforts to helping as many families as possible. We want to thank everybody, volunteers, donors, WWJ, everybody who's helped us in pulling this off. Thank you very much.
And thank you to all of our sponsors, without whom this wouldn't have been possible. And we've been talking through the Radiothon for the last 31 hours about the fact that our headlines in the news have been about the government bailout program. And, you know, they have some hard choices in Washington to try to figure out where the economy's going and how to get us out of where we are. But when it comes down to individuals and individual need, there's nothing like neighbors helping neighbors. And I really think that that's what this Radiothon is all about. And thank you to you, Joe and Roberta.